Hey everyone, welcome on back to Whisk and Knives. If this is your first time here, I'm Topher, and each week I drop a new recipe. So if that's something that you like, if you're interested in recipes, trying new recipes, as well as delicious food and occasional beer review, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button right down at the bottom. So today, I figured with it being Christmas within about 2 days of this dropping, which is about almost a week from when I'm making this, I figured I would make my mother's Christmas quiche. She made this every single year. This is actually going to be the first time I've ever made it. I actually called her for the instructions on my way home from work the other day on how to actually make this thing. I had an idea of what was in it, but not the measurements. So we're going to be making that today. It's pretty delicious. We've got some cheddar cheese, we've got apples in it, we've got pork, sausage in it, and then of course eggs because it's quiche. So let me go ahead and show you how we start this with the first step of cooking the sausage. Alright, so the first step you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and get your maple sausage. I chose Jimmy Dean's, it's about a pound, into your pan, and you're just going to want to cook that up. That's the first thing you're going to want to do. And while the sausage is going, what you're going to want to do is you're going to get your Pillsbury dough crust already. I don't bake that much. I don't have a mixer, so I just bought one that's pre-made. Go ahead and get that, and make sure you have a deep pie pan, and you're just going to poke some holes down in the bottom. Also, you're going to want to get your oven ready at 350 degrees because we're going to pre-cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes before we put everything else in. Alright, so we've gone ahead and I've got all the ingredients pretty much together. I showed you how you did this, that you cook up the sausage, and I show you how you kind of pre-do the quiche. So, without any further ado, one more thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to need 6 to 7 eggs. If you're using large, do 7. If you're doing extra large eggs, do 6. Then of course don't forget to season them, salt, pepper, whatnot. Then I've got some cinnamon stewed apples. Only place I've ever been able to find them, or company that I've been able to find that makes them, is Lux. And I get this at Walmart. They're fried apples. You get the regular fried apples, or if you want, you can get it with the cinnamon, which is what we have here. And then we've got about a cup to a cup and a half. I prefer more cheese, so a cup and a half it is, of sharp cheddar cheese that I'm actually going to go ahead and just add to the egg mixture now. Mix that in there. My handy dandy stir straw. And we have the pound of maple breakfast sausage from Jimmy Dean's. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and drain off some of this grease here real quick. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add the sausage to this. It's a pound of sausage in this thing. Makes it oh so delicious. If I did not stress it enough before, please make sure you have the deep dish pie pan. It will work for a regular pie pan. You just won't be able to have as much. Oh, almost forgot the apples. Let me spread these around. You don't want to have a bite where you don't have some apple. Mix that in there. And then we'll go ahead and add our And here's a blooper. This is why you listen to your mom when you make this. Give me 1 second. Alright, and we're back. This is why you look at the instructions that'll be in the link down below. I actually completely forgot the one step where she said mix it all together and then you add it to the pie pan. I added each one individually. So And we're going to go ahead and we're going to cook this in the oven for about 40 minutes. We're going to check it at about 35 because it could be done before then. We just wanted to make sure that it's to temp and then also make sure it's nice and brown on top, which could be, depending on your oven, could be at 35 minutes, could be at 40 minutes. All right, and it's all done. I've just been letting it sit here. It did take about 40 minutes. I think in the last clip I told you it was at 350. It was actually wrong. You want to set your oven to 375 degrees. And it could take 40 to 45 minutes, but check it at about 30, 35. That's what I was told to do. That's what I did. And it was done at 35 minutes. I just had to cook it just like another 5 minutes just so that it would set up. But it's all done. Let's go ahead and get this cut open. All right. My mother's breakfast, Christmas breakfast quiche. If you want, you can actually make this a day or two in advance and then just reheat it on Christmas morning is typically what she did. Alright, let's go ahead and get this plated up. Alright, let's go ahead and try this, see how it is. We got the egg, we got our maple sausage, we got our cinnamon apples, and we got the sharp cheddar cheese. Like I said, 5 simple ingredients. Cooks up. Hot diggity dog. That is exactly what I remember. I haven't tried this. I haven't had this recipe probably since I was in high school, so several years. And it's exactly how I remember it tasting. The cinnamon apples and the sausage work so well together, and then the eggs just kind of hold it together, and then you have the sharp cheddar cheese in there to give it a little punch there at the end. So delicious. But yeah, super simple to make. Takes less than an hour. Don't forget to go down below and look at the recipe. And don't forget to follow the instructions so you don't mess up and have to re-put everything back in there like I did. Don't forget to listen to your moms. Happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas. Oh, that's so good.
It's so good.
And I will see y'all next week.